Hello, fellow translators. I was told by more than one of my students that I have very good courses, which I'm very thankful for. Thank you for the kind words, but that I'm terrible at marketing. And thank you for the honesty there. And so I just wanted to, I was recommended this by one of my students. Several of them told me I was bad at marketing, but I was recommended this specifically by one of my students saying, look, don't try to market your course or try to say, hey, take this course because it's new and cool or have some fun little jingle or something. He's like, you're not really good at that. But what you are good at is just explaining what to do and using your knowledge and basically being a teacher. And that's why I like taking your course, but you're really not good at the marketing part. And he said, I recommend if you do want to market your course, any one of your courses, kind of just go through it. Talk to us like we are students, like we are, trying to learn and kind of just be real about it. And so I decided to take his advice. I decided to do it because he was specifically talking about this course, AI Code for Translators. So I decided, okay, let's try it. Let's do that. And so now I'm going to go through this course that I offer, AI Code for Translators. And, his main thing is like, there's so many scams out there, so many like fishy things out there. Anytime you kind of do marketing for it, it's very easy to fall into, to seem like one of those. And he's like, so just go through what it's about and you can show that that's not the case. So let's do that. I'm just going to go through quickly my course just to show it to you and show what's in it. It starts off, okay, I'm going to take out the sound so you can hear me, but it starts off with the intro video. I think that this anyone can see it even if you're not signed up for the course yet. And so that's probably more of the marketing stuff. So let's skip that. And then I have a welcome to the course, as you can see. Quick example of AI in action. Here I kind of just show a preliminary thing about, first of all, machine translation, i.e. Google Translate, and then with AI and show sort of the differences that you can have between the two and how you can use, the whole code in order to make your translation better with AI. I teach you how to create your own prompt code, getting started, custom instructions, telling AI what it is. And here I can go through and click on a couple of these just to show you. In essence, I can tell you right away what I like to do, what I want to do is show that here. Let me put this up. I have custom instructions start here. Let's go a bit further ahead. Anyway, I like to do it in bullet points. There, as you can see here. I see too many people using paragraphs and sentences when they try to communicate with AI, and AI gets very easily muddled up and starts confusing things. So I use these bullet points and I try to make it very clear. As you can see, there's 1, 2, 3, where I do the draft translation, the verification, and final refined translation. And then I go into other things, uncertainty analysis, word level analysis. Just quickly, by the way, the uncertainty analysis is AI will never tell you if it made a mistake, right? So if it makes a mistake, you kind of have to find it on your own. But the certainty assessment helps to see whether they may be a mistake or not in the output. And here you have the output format, word level analysis table, by the way. It analyzes the word in the source language, the translated word in the target language, and the reason for the choice in translation. And then you have the output format, and here I talk more into detail about how it should go through the translation process itself. So I say analyze the source text, analyze the complexity of the source text, stuff like that. Look, at the end of the day, you're going to get, it looks quite complicated. And the important thing here with this course, and when I'm going through this, is not that you have it specifically and use it exactly like this, but you know why everything is in the place that it's in and what it's been used for. And then I go through it in action and I show you what happens and what it spits out. I do this for a variety of examples and different things and different types of translations. I also obviously offer the translation prompt that I use here, so you can download it and play with it and use it yourself. And DeepSeek is on perplexity, so I do a quick walkthrough of that as well. And then I have various exercises you can do: glossary creation, change of the tone of the text, change of the format of the text, asking AI to write its own prompt, translating an image. So when you see an image and you want to parse the text from it and have that translated and kind of reformatted it back into the image, how to do that. Asking AI how to write its own prompt is also interesting. And anyway, you can get all these examples and see exactly how it works. So then you have bots you can use. And here I give a link to a specific bot you can use and practice with yourself. So you just click on it and you can use it yourself. and then closing remarks. And back here I have what I say is it's an 11-minute video, the real problem with AI. And the reason I call it that is because this is the real problem with AI. And it's just me talking about it. I've talked about it on this channel before as well, but it's just me going a bit more into depth about how to approach AI, how to approach clients and potential clients in this age of AI, and how to make sure you still get clients in this age of AI. And definitely having knowledge of AI helps with this. But you also need to be skeptical about the limitations, which we also go through here as well. And as long as you have good knowledge of that, then you're in a good position in this sense. Anyway, that's pretty much it. That's what the course is about. That's what you get with it. And obviously, you get a chance to ask questions. You can contact me. And I always update the course and keep it up to date. So you get all that included as well. But yeah, I just wanted to show you what it's about. And hopefully you find it useful. And if you go to the page here, and I'll link to the page down below, it gives you an outline of everything that's included. Oh yeah, and everything covered here can be performed with the free versions of AI programs. Obviously, you can do a lot more when you pay for them, but that's not necessary. And you don't need to get some proprietary thing. I know pros.com tries to sell its own thing, and other people do as well. You don't even have to pay for ChatGPT, the paid version or anything. You can do this with all the free versions, and then later see if you want to pay for something or not. My goal here is to just teach you kind of how to work it AI with translation for translation, and hopefully you can find it useful. So that's pretty much it. I think this was quite dry, but hopefully it explains what is in the course. And if you want me to do this for other courses as well, I'm more than happy to do so. Hopefully you found it useful, and otherwise I'll talk to you next time. Okay, bye. Savedum. Hello, fellow translators. Are you feeling left out with everything going on around AI and AI in translation? Well, I'm here to tell you, you should not let AI intimidate you. In fact, you should let it empower you. You can turn AI into your ally. The fact is, AI is here to stay, and if you're a translator, you're probably well aware of this. However, it won't steal your job. AI is just a tool. So what you should fear is not AI, but the translators who actually know how to use AI properly. It's important to get ahead of the curve and to understand how all of this works. That way you can take advantage of its benefits, but also know how to avoid its pitfalls. In this cutting-edge course, you'll discover how AI differs from traditional machine translation. And we're going to go through some techniques for pre-editing, post-editing, glossary creation, etc. We'll look at ways to leverage AI for internet research and terminology validation. And we'll also look into how to have AI verify its own translation and improve upon it. In addition, we'll be looking at strategies to overcome AI pitfalls like confidentiality issues and hallucinations, etc., etc. As a professional translator with almost 2 decades of experience, I've been through pretty much every iteration of MT, machine translation, and AI, artificial intelligence, at least with regards to translation. And what I've been able to do is develop custom AI prompts that streamline workflows and boost productivity. I use these prompts for my agency, and I also work with translators to create customized AI prompts for them that they can use. So come along with this course, where we're going to start from scratch and explore what AI can do for translators. In the process, I share the prompt code that I use for translations, and I show you how to tweak it and make it customizable so you can have a personalized prompt code for your own needs. So future-proof your translation career and click the button below to get started.